What's up, guys? I've. Is the thing on? Can you hear me? Somebody. How's everybody doing? I think it's working. Ugh. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm ready to. I definitely didn't just wake up from a nap. Definitely didn't just wake up from a nap. Let me know. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hey, let's rock. What up, dude? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Okay. I think I'm good. I think I got everything set up. How's your day going, man? All right, last time. Let's get into it. This is our list. If I zoom out just a tad, see the whole thing, pretty much. All right. So, season 5's done. We're on the last season. Eating type. Hey, you're chilling, man. What are we eating? What are we eating? Season 5's done. Finale's up. On to the last season of Lost, which is crazy. I kind of can't believe it. And I don't want it to end. How many episodes are in season 6? I don't even know. We got to get this list together before the final season, because then there's nothing, you know, there's nothing left. This is all or nothing here. So, I mean, we're pretty filled out. This is the state of the list since last stream. If you did miss last stream, it's still on the channel. You can check it out. Obviously, this is a spoiler for the stream, so, you know. It doesn't matter. But, yeah, this is where we're at. The one hiding on my... Oh, there's nobody hiding. You can see everybody. There's nobody next to Juliet and S. This is everybody. Some characters in the last stream, there were additional characters from season 4 that we don't see in season 5 that are off this list. This isn't like every single character we've seen. I might make a list like that for the final stream, but I'm too lazy right now. This is where we're at. But it gets mostly everybody, I think. Oh, yeah. All right. Sorry, one sec. I'm just trying to see the stream. It's good. All right, it's good. What is it? Is it the chat's not broken, is it, right? Like, if like, it says there are other people chat here, but like chatting, but I can't see your messages. No. I think it's okay. All right. All right, let's get into it. So, do I want to change anybody here? Did the events of season 5 change my mind on anybody? We saw Naomi briefly in one episode. Didn't really do much for her character, so I'm happy to leave her there. Rousseau, though, we got a bit of Rousseau, just younger. Then honestly, I would bring her up to B. Because I liked her already, and I was disappointed how they got rid of her. But I really like young her was like super nice, super pregnant. She went through a terrible thing when Ben just snagged the baby on Widmore's orders. She that was wild. I forgot about that. So just now, Ben was like, "You didn't tell me she had a baby." I wanted Ben to kill it, but why? I don't know still. But yeah, I don't know. I think that episode helped her out, or those couple episodes that she was in, young her, helped her out. So I'll put her in B. Put her in B. I'll move her up. What else? Abaddon. Yeah, I guess Abaddon was more in season 5. Was that season 5? I don't pull up the episode list because it's been a little bit for me. It was a Locke episode he was in and died in. If you guys want to drop a like on the stream, that would be dope. Or the video if you guys are watching afterwards. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, let me see. I remember the thumbnail. Yeah, it was season 5. Yeah, but even so, like that episode, you know, didn't do a whole lot. I'm just gonna leave him there. I think. Dope actor, I love the actor. But again, I thought we were gonna learn more about him too, and then he got popped. And freaking Ben killed him, so it was like, man, the heck, you know. Charlotte. We lost Charlotte in season 5. Really sad the way she went out. Just when I was really getting like down with her character a little bit, they killed her, which is a theme in Lost. I've said that about 3 characters already. The only 3 characters we're talking about. Actually no, not I didn't say that for Naomi. But these 2 at least, and Rousseau. I'm just gonna leave her there, I think. Now, Miles. Now that's different. Because we had an episode about Miles. And I really loved it. So much so that he's definitely going B. And the lines his character gives are hilarious. And the delivery the actor does is hilarious. So Miles can go right there, because yeah, that episode was so good. Obviously, like Dr. Chang being his father, um, and like the flashback with him and that dad of Hank, about like you should have told your, if you needed me to, or like whatever, like you should have told your son while he was still alive that you loved him. I thought it was so good. Um, and yeah, really brought up the character for me, because he was kind of one note for me. Other than that, like just like the funny guy, like funny asshole kind of guy, um, which is cool and all, but I don't know, you know. Um, with that being said, I thought yeah, that episode helped his character a lot, and since then he's been great. I mean, like now he's not much of an asshole anymore. You know, he's like, I'm curious like how Sawyer like got him to be like his little lapdog, quote unquote, and like listen to everything he says and like is obedient and whatnot. Like, so I've liked him. I liked him a lot in season 5. I really did. Um, yeah, Miles was great. One of the best parts. Nadia, we saw how she died, but again, didn't really add much to her. I'm just gonna keep her C, I think. Hugo's dad, we saw a little bit. Just gonna keep it here, I think. Little Charlie, it's just a kid. Horace now we got a lot more of. Instead of just being the cool guy, what's up, man? The cool hippie guy. We find out kind of how like he was running Dharma. He was kind of the man. Obviously we had this stuff with like him drinking and him marrying. Oh, what was her name? Heather, something like that. I really like Horace. I think we go to B. He's a good dude. We could throw him up there again. More time with the character, better character. So yeah, I'm happy to do that. Widmore, we've got a lot more of. Him in the past on the island, we kind of learn a lot about like he was born there. He was maybe. Grew up there. He's Faraday's dad, which was crazy. What else? He got like banished. He was there, and then he would leave the island. That's where he had Penny, and who God knows who else. He would leave and come back, and that's against the rules. So, yeah, he got banished. And all that. Okay, sorry. All right, on Woodmore. Yeah, I mean, like, my feelings on, despite learning all this information, my feelings about him haven't really changed. You know what I mean? Like, he's still kind of the same. Yo, Jahas, what up? How we doing? Thank you for being here, man. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What if I make you guys a little bit bigger, if that'd be better. I think it's a little better. You can see a bit more, huh? I don't know what this sign in BS is. I'm signed in, damn, I'm streaming. Sorry. I'm here. I'm trying to figure out dinner plans tonight. Okay. Widmore. Yeah, so like like I've learned a lot about him, which is great, but like he's still like his character hasn't really moved up. Definitely not down at all. His character hasn't really moved up. You know what I mean? He still feels like an interesting, mysterious guy. Yo, Zyrex, what up? How we doing? Like interesting, mysterious guy. Even though we kind of like understand who he is now, he just hasn't really changed from. I don't know. Does that make any sense? So I'm gonna leave him there. Rose and Bernard. It makes sense why in these past couple streams, Bernard had a beard because like what the heck. Obviously, I was like, we're gonna see him again at some point, so it didn't really like shock me. Rose and Bernard, God, I love them. I think I'm happy to just keep them in B. I love their scene, them coming back in the finale. They're being like, God damn it, they found us. We were so happy on our own. Like, it doesn't matter if we die, we're happy, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh my God. So great. Again, like, stole the episode and they had like one scene. So, I'm happy to keep them there. Miles did. So, Richard. Honestly, I'm going to move Richard up to A. I really enjoy Richard. He's just kind of like, you know, he never really wants trouble. He always is that damn button down, like no matter what. He's kind of, he bats for his people. He's very loyal. I kind of fuck with him. So I'm gonna put Richard there, and like we got a lot of Richard in season 5, the most we've had, and like him and John Locke together, and Ben moving around, and seeing Richard at different points in time. He was kind of the constant between all these time. He was both in flash forwards and flashbacks to the 30 years, to the 70s. He was in the 70s, and he was in the 50s, and he was in the early 2000s. So it's cool to see him. So yeah, I'm gonna move him up there. I really enjoy his character. Walt, we saw a little bit again. Crazy how grown up he is. Nice little scene between him and Locke, and that was kind of it. I'm happy to keep him at B. And Mrs. Reyes, Hugo's mom, she's great. But did we see her in season 5? Was the episode where she said, I don't know what you're talking about, but I believe you? Was that season 5? I guess it was, wasn't it? I guess it was, wasn't it? Yeah, because it was the bed, yeah. With all the Saeed stuff. Yeah, okay. I really like that scene for her, but I'm just happy to keep her in B, I think. Yeah. Okay. Moving on to A. We have Kate. No, I'm happy to keep it. I was gonna think maybe bring her down, but I really like her mom stuff, like her being a mom. Hey Jahaz, thanks for the super chat, man. That's really nice of you. I appreciate that. Can I like heart that? Let's go. Hey, thanks, man. That's very nice. Yeah, it means a lot, bro. Yeah, Kate. It's but I love I love her as a mom. I love what Charlie has like done for her. and she really cared for that kid and giving him up. Was it the right call? Kind of, probably. Um, you know, I think despite being at like the center of a love triangle, square, she's not that annoying at all. She's about it. Like she doesn't confront Juliet. Her and Juliet are kind of friendly. So yeah, I'll keep her an A. I'll keep Kate an A. I'm happy with that. All right, S. Sun Jin can stay. Jin, obviously, season 5, we find out Jin's alive, which was fucking wild. I was right. That was incredible. So yeah, happy to see him. Really love Jin. You know how he's working with Sawyer, aka LaFleur, in the the 3 years that have passed for Dharma. And I look forward to seeing them reunite. I hope. Him and Sun, that is, not him and Sawyer. Speaking of Sawyer, if I can move him up anymore, I would. Man, season 5 for me was Sawyer's season. It was so great. Really liked him and Juliet together. He was running shit. He had grown up. He's kind of receded a little bit to the hot-headed because of the events of the finale. Because I've watched a little bit of season 6 to spoil that, but I thought his character growth was incredible, and just like, yeah, all the scenes, all the conversations he had, everything he brought up, all that kind of stuff. I think it was just all really, really good. So, yeah, I'm happy for Mr. LaFleur to stay there. What else? Jack's interesting. I'm gonna keep him S because I love Jack. These S's probably I don't think they're not gonna change. So I'll just say that now. But we'll talk about it a little bit, of each one and what happened in season 5. So like Jack, I didn't love in the finale him like doing this for Kate or whatnot, and everything, and I was like, what, really? But always gonna love Jack. He's the man. He's kind of, sometimes he's a dick, sometimes he's an idiot, but we all love Jack Shepard, don't we? John Locke, man, R.I. freaking P, dude. That reveal in the finale was insane. R.I.P. to Locke. Really sad. To see that he actually died, which is wild. And the fact that Ben actually did kill him, and in that moment he was so sad and lonely, and that he failed, and his life was so depressing. He's such a great character. So yeah, R.I.P. Locke. Obviously, we get to keep Terry O'Quinn around because of whatever the hell's going on, who he is. But yeah, great. Saeed, we get a lot of Saeed in this season. Saeed's great. Obviously, he shot a kid, which was wild. But he was, so that that was crazy. And we learn a lot about like Saeed and what he thinks of himself and what he thinks he deserves, and the universe keeps, or the island, I don't know, keeps telling him that he's wrong. So I don't know, all I want for Saeed in season 6 is to be happy. We'll see if he ever gets in. Now Benjamin Linus, again, if I could put him up any higher, I would. Man, I love Benjamin Linus. We get a lot of Ben this season, and for a good reason. He's so great. The actor's so good. He's so fucking funny, man. I mean, you guys know how I feel about him. And his episodes are great. Even like the one with around him and his Judgment Day with the monster and all that stuff, and it's just so good. And his daughter, he thinks he deserves to be judged, and he wanted to die and let me live, and all that stuff. And now like he's been manipulated again. Maybe the worst he ever has been with the Man in Black, aka John Locke 2.0. How does he react to that? He killed Jacob. How does he respond to whatever happened? I don't know. I'm excited to see if he retaliates at all. Desmond and Penny, always going to be an S. We got a little bit more of them in season 5. Not much, but we did get to see them. And, when Desmond got shot, Ben pulled up. He was going to kill Penny. Didn't end up killing Penny because he saw the kid. Same as kind of the Rousseau flashback. Again, a really good episode. But we got to see them again, which is great. And again, just want them to be happy. Lapidus is dude, Lapidus cracks me up. Think about Lapidus. He's just on this island. He thought he was going to Guam. We're not going to Guam. All right, no, we're not. And like, sees this dead John Locke and there's alive John Locke, and they're calling him a candidate. Like, what, the shadow in the statue, the what, gets hit over the head. Like, he's probably just like, what the hell is going on? But he's in it amongst it. He's back on the island. So love Frank. Dude, love Frank. He's, we had him a little bit. He was as the captain. He was trying to protect the people from Ben and to take care of him in those early episodes. So Frank's the man. Juliet, R.I.P. Juliet, man. So sad. What a shocking death, honestly. Really shocking. I didn't expect it. She went down, but so then she was alive, and then she blew up the bomb, and she's incredible. Again, her and Sawyer were great together. And her thought process, like, if I can make it so that you people were never on this island, I want to do that. Like, it's just like so unselfish, and because she's got every reason to not want to be on the island and to get off and to go home and see her nephew and everything. And yeah, again, I love triangle square stuff or whatever is kind of whatever, but for me at least. But yeah. And then Dan Faraday. Woo! Again, if it was anybody's season, this was it for Dan. Incredible. Really like the actor, his flashbacks, obviously so tragic with his mom and how his mom sent him there knowing that she would shoot him. The betrayal in that, and he worked so hard and brought up so many concepts, and he had the idea with the bomb and everything, and he was kind of the central focus of the main plot of the season, essentially. And the episode where he's like in the hard hat with the doctor, and like, Miles is your son and all that stuff. Like, that was a great episode. I think that was the episode he died in. That was I was so shocked that he died. Really sad that he died, because he's one of my favorite characters for sure. Crazy that he came. He's in that second crew and really shot up there on my list, especially in season 5. He really kind of owned season 5 for me. So yeah, and then good boy tier. We don't, no words need to be explained for why Vincent, who we got to see again in season 5 finale, which is great. And Hurley, obviously, the Hurley stuff's great. It's always great with Hurley, and he's always just trying to help people. Him and Miles back and forth was great. How they're talking about time travel and their relationships with their fathers and everything. Like, yeah, just great stuff. All right, so now we have the new list of characters from season 5. Obviously, some of these characters aren't new to season 5, but they featured prominently enough to make this list that I didn't make and I found online. So let's go through it. So first off, we have oh boy, I don't remember his name. Can someone help me? What's his name? I think it starts with an R. Or an R or something like that. Is it my chat doesn't work? I see your chat now. Is chat not working? Yeah, whatever you guys see below my face is what I see. Is chat Misoki? Are you guys not able to talk? I don't know why that would be. Says the stream good, everything. I don't know. Should I refresh my? Well, obviously, you guys can't tell me if chat's not working. Chat's not working, so I don't know. I don't know. Should I restart the stream? I don't know. You guys let me know. You guys let me know. I'm gonna keep going. And I don't know if your chats come through. Chats come through. Well, now I want chat to work. I want to talk to you guys. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Can anybody else's chat work? Is anybody else's chat not working? I'll restart this. I'll restart the stream. Should I just try that? Why don't I try that? All right. I feel like I'm gonna try that. See if that helps. So I'll be right back. Keep an eye on the channel. Put the link. Well, I'll post the link in this chat. To the new stream. I'll get it set up here actually while we're still live, so I can put the link in. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why. Maybe it's a YouTube problem. Because these, the chats are usually bumping, and I'm not, not to be. We usually got people talking in these, so yeah, I was a little confused. All right, new stream. Schedule stream. Settings. Five rankings, 6 predictions. Put part 2 in front of it. Next. Yeah, that. Yeah. Live chat on anyone. Alright, I'll schedule it for 6:45. All right. Done. Okay. So this is this one. All right, I'm just gonna end this one and then just keep an eye on the channel. There'll be a new stream in like a little bit.